we always want to go back to our needs and knows and see where we're at with these. So, best practices for Common Core, have we addressed it yet? Just give me a yes or no or halfway.
No. Some.
Okay, so we'll give it a check for a little bit. Project ideas, have we dealt with that? I think we have. Can I cross that one off? So we've talked about project ideas, we can probably hit some more. Text questions to implement.
Yeah.
If we haven't talked about it, I'm going to have to ask for clarification because I'm not sure what we want to know by that.
If that was just me, that was conversation.
I'm all about that too. So.
Is there more that we need for that? And if so, I need to know what kind of stuff because I'm unclear.
You're okay?
Okay, unless we could talk about like video stuff, but that's probably more of a one-on-one conversation.
Okay, so video software kind of things, you mean?
Yeah, hardware and...
Okay.
That's actually right below it.
And how to teach them how to... Oh, perfect.
Thanks. Alright, so we're good with this, but we need this? Do you agree?
What do you need?
With the
tech.
kind of the same thing, the video.
Okay, so I'm going to cross this one off. We'll leave that one up there. Grouping, haven't really addressed yet. Framework, we're pretty close. Behavior expectations, how do you feel about that one?
I think still setting that culture. What are some things you got to do to set that culture?
So I'm going to add the word culture to that.
Well, we want to
setting it up.
just talk more about
Well, that's on there too.
talk more about the
Contracts and
contracts.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So, other contracts in it. Edmodo, we haven't talked about. Doing with reluctant learners, probably haven't addressed that. That's on either. And culture.
And the Edmodo, we don't need it anymore. At least I don't.
Don't need anymore.
Can I add one more thing?
Yeah, we can always add things. That's a living document.
Okay. Grading.
Okay. We just did this yesterday with my students, and one of the things we're really trying to emphasize is adding more things. Because when you start a project, you don't always know the best questions to ask, especially if it's a content-related things and you don't know the content. You can't really, we're starting Cold War. If you don't know much about the Cold War, you're not going to ask very good questions. When you start researching, now all of a sudden we start asking good questions. Like, we started off with communism versus capitalism and democracy, which is basic level, but in the middle of class we got to, man, real communism and Russian communism aren't the same, like the philosophy. Okay, now there's a good question. What's the differences between those two and why? So now we're getting to a deeper question as we do our research. So you want to encourage students, and that's why you want to keep going over it every day, to keep coming back to this, because better questions are going to come as they research.